3 weeks ago, I got a gaming PC. The CPU was a Ryzen 5 5600 and the GPU was an RTX 4060. But I decided with all that power, I wasn't gonna waste it playing controller, so I switched to keyboard and mouse. So my first game into keyboard and mouse was pretty rusty. I was still getting used to my binds, and as you would expect, I was pretty bad. The usual things I could do was place stairs and walls and edit, and as you could see before, I was already changing my pickup to T. But, yeah, this game did have some interesting fights. We got into a fight with some players that actually built for once, which was kinda crazy, but we managed to take them out. I still maintained a solid HP the whole fight, and wasn't risking much. As we moved on later into game, we were just rotating and trolling people on the way. As you saw before, I missed like 10 edits trying to do one stair, and that was pretty embarrassing, I can't even lie. Yeah, so we made a rotate to Foxy Floodgates, pushed the team with the medallion. As you saw, I got the kill and also got an exotic. That was a pretty free, easy fight, and it was also my first game of the season, so considering that I didn't even know the loot, that was pretty good. As you can see here, I was messing around with my settings. Before, I had it at 13.8 on X and Y, and was playing on 800 DPI. I later switched it way down to Peterbot sensitivity 6.4 by 6.4. Although these sensitivities may feel slow at first, you just gotta stick with it and get used to it because, yeah, Peterbot's sensitivity actually helped me so much. The slower, it's always gonna feel slow at first, so it was better that I just waited and tried a bunch of different settings from pros. I also tried Zen settings, but we moved in here, tried to fight this team. Very interesting. We took them out. It was pretty easy. We just rotated along the map. I believe I had the speed medallion because look how fast I was going. But we took that win off pretty easy, and that's a full video on my channel. Now we'll move into some more later gameplay. So this was the next week. I decided to play a duo reload game with one of my duos, Bo. He's actually really crazy at the game. But most of the time, this is just the end game. We were just rotating, trying to play it safe. We got a beam on the kid at the end and took out the free W. But I must say, that game was pretty fast paced because it's reload. But it actually helped me with my fighting skill. This was a clip that I recorded with the song Timeless by The Weeknd in the background. I tried making a montage. It ended up going really wrong, but this gameplay was in Peace Control 2v2, which I played with my duo, and also some 3v3 clips here. But it was really fun, and it got me some practice that I wouldn't have gotten from normal, like, trial practice maps. It actually simulates situations that you actually need, and it helps you with good fighting skills that you probably will need. Anyway, Peace Control 2v2 or 3v3 or even 4v4 is definitely a map you should play because it simulates actual in-game situations with teammates that you can rely on from your party if you choose, or just randoms. It's actually how I met one of my duos, Rise. He's also very good. Shout out to you, bro. But most of this time I was just recording some clips from 2v2. Most of my gameplay was pretty relaxed. I just tried to get some kills, and this was also a reload game, which I will play next, that I actually won with my team. I also showed my settings. You may be wondering why there's some black bars on your screen right now. And that is because I switched to stretched res this week. The stretched res I chose was 1720 by 1080, and it's the one that pros like Peterbot and Asian Jeff use. It's actually really nice to play on, to be honest. It feels smooth, and it helps me gain a consistent 360 FPS that could pretty much already be achieved by my beast PC I got. But it also helps with aim, and also does increase performance because less pixels are shown on the screen. So it's a good way if you have a really low end PC to get some stable FPS in endgames. Now, this clip isn't the whole reload game, as you might be able to tell. It's a situation where reboots are disabled and there's not many other people left. Me, Onshore Shu, and ZJO Gaming are playing reload squads with a random, and this video shows the progress from then. I've learnt skills like quad editing, but I can't really do it at this point in time. I'm still working on it. As you can see, I shockwave up, try and get high, miss, but realize there's a team down here, so I edit down, try and get in, and they just crack me already. I sit here trying to pop some minis, then use a shockwave grenade to get out. This situation could have been played way better. If I just held the wall and tried and got some actual minis off, I probably could have returned some damage and killed them instantly. But instead, I shockwaved away and hid, but got a nice 120 pump on this kid, got the finish, and yeah, that situation kind of worked out good after all. At this point in time, we had just gone out from a fight and noticed our teammate needed some help, so got up with the crash pads, started doing editing for no reason, and sprayed in, got the kill. I believe there was only one other person at this point. I tried to pick up the mammoth pistol, but I left myself open, which kind of sold my game. So after that, yeah, I boxed up completely, picked up the mammoth, and then got straight back into fighting. Oops, JK, I actually reorganized my inventory. Heard some gunshots around this area, but wasn't sure where they came from, so I looked around here. Wasn't there, but I heard footsteps. Tried to shockwave them back into zone. Look how that played out. I actually ended up in zone. Then I tried building for no reason, pre-edited a wall. I'm so bad. And then, yeah, shockwaved once again. This is the final fight. Sprayed in. And just like that, that was my actual first reload game on keyboard and mouse. And that's how that went. Luckily, I got carried by my awesome teammates too, though. And there you can see I actually pulled off a triple edit for once. Funny. Now I'll pull up some different gameplay. I'm really sorry about the bad quality in this video, but I couldn't seem to find the original one. But anyway, this is the Hotline Bling montage I also posted on my channel a couple weeks ago. But as you can see, there's been a lot of progress. I've started doing more of the Mongrel Classics, hitting some nice 200 pumps, and some other stuff. As you can see, I'm also playing 2v2s again. It's where I get most of my practice from. I also played some build fight maps, which also helped me out. But most of the time it was just piece control 2v2. And I'm sorry, this is so over edited. What was I doing? But yeah, I was mainly playing 2v2s in all these clips, hitting some clips on my friends. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I did a triple edit here. I'm starting to get more consistent with them. And I was also watching a keyboard and mouse progression video of Carter2K's channel, and he was actually talking about going onto his map and playing slow-mo, because it actually does help you nail down the mechanics that you would use and get some practice using them. And doing it slow down can actually really, really help you out. But yeah, all of these clips are just from 2v2 except that one in the build fight map. And it's really good to play against people who are better than you. That's why a lot of the time I play public maps, not just against my friends, because it helps me get more practice. But yeah, that is that montage, and now I'll show you some gameplay from me now. In this clip here, I was playing some Pro Zone Wars with some of my friends, and most of the time I was just trolling them. I'm about to get a nice pickaxe kill here, by the way, though. He got so mad. But, yeah. I was just playing some Pro Zone Wars with my friends. And by the way, sometimes you can even get a chance to play. Just let me know in the comments, and most of the time they're hosted on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday at 1 o'clock. So let me know in the comments. So as you might be able to see in this clip, my editing has gotten way faster. And that's mainly because I switched from the Apex Pro 7 to the HK Gaming GK61, which is a more light feeling keyboard. It's 60%, and I actually had it before. I made the switch to an Apex 7, but I didn't really like the feel after a while. So I switched back to the HK Gaming GK61, and apparently it's also better. It's less money, and it honestly feels better. But yeah, the mouse I play on is also a G Pro 1, and yeah, that is very good to play on as well. And yeah, I also switched to scroll wheel reset just as a backup, but it actually is very good, and some people don't even realize that they don't even have it on. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching this. It's been my 3 week Fortnite keyboard and mouse progression, and I will be posting more videos like this in the future. Hopefully, we also get a 10 weeks and more. I will catch you in the next video, guys, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Also, PC specs are in description.